Hello and welcome to the 5th episode of the Tiny Tile Project. Today we are going to be filling in with just the white, and we're going to do that because it's most often the white that is not as taken up by the rest of this space. Like, it's not the even amount that we're looking for from this separation. So we are going to start with just the white today, and you're going to go through, and it does not have to be exactly the way that I am doing it here. So if you wanted to like have the background be white or have the like sections between be white, like we could really do this in any way as long as you're trying to get that amount of white that we see on our little graph there. Now I chose to go through and fill in my little separation ribbons with white. I am gonna also just like find some little things that could naturally be brighter, like maybe the little moonstone in my ring, and then these little diamonds here, and then maybe like the paintbrush handle and the rest of my dividing lines. Now you'll notice that the white shows up much better on our colored square than it does on our practice tile. So that's gonna be nice to see, I think, from coming in after your first draft, to see that that really does make such a big difference. You can also go through and add just like little details, just tiny little things. It doesn't have to be anything like major. It could be in lots of little ways that you show the white. Now, before you're done, you're gonna hold it over here and think to yourself, if I cut out all of these little white parts and put them into a pile, would it be this much space that's taken up by white? Now, I think I probably could still use a little bit more white, so I am gonna choose to fill in the ring part of this ring here so that I have a little bit more white. Now we are going to go back through with our black to redefine some of these areas, but before you're finished with the white today, I would like for you to look and see, are there any spots that didn't quite get all the way filled in? And what we need to remember working with the white is that we use light pressure and small circles to make the white gel pen work better. Sometimes when you press too hard, you end up with these like little lines. And sometimes a space, especially a larger space that you're filling in, like this racket here, will need 2 layers to make it nice and solid white so that you don't see those lines from filling it in. So when you're finished, compare it and think, if I cut out all of these parts, would it be this much white that's filled in? All right, thanks for watching.